I'm doing just balling, trying to keep my bills like a paper never falling. Carry your legs, trying to get the next petrol. What you go? I'm smoking bees and rapping popos, pimping my soul so I pimp some more. Hold on for a minute, let me call my. You know. I'm doing just balling, trying to get the bills like a paper never falling. Carry your legs. Y'all ain't ready.
Y'all know about that do or die, shorty. You really got to be from out west Illinois to know about do or die, man. Heads and tails, man. No Diddy, man. All right, man. We're going to go on and get started, y'all. Hey, look. This is a soft reopening. We back. We back.
Super pause on the soft reopening.
Facts. Crazy word. Crazy. That's why I got my guy here, man. But look, soft man, it's your boy Beats, man.
It's your boy Wallace Dollars,
yes,
nigga.
Yes, sirski. We back, man. We back, man. It ain't even been that long, so don't even be tripping, y'all.
We took a short hiatus to handle business.
Yeah, man.
Handle traveling, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got lives, too.
Yeah.
Mama gotta have a life, too.
That is not rehearsed, man. That shit crazy. Hey, I miss my brother, though, man. I ain't seen bro in a while. We still been tapping in, though, on the text, but ain't seen my bro in the flesh, man. I'm glad to see you, man. Glad you back on the show. Yeah, glad, man. Just glad to see you, bro. Yeah, it's good to see good people, man.
Yeah, man. Nigga been busy, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know.
Life been lifing in a good way. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Not in the bad way. Nigga been crazy busy.
Yeah.
Traveling. All type of shit.
Yeah, okay. Now, I know you say you was traveling, so you had a trip.
Yeah.
We want to know about the trip a little bit, man. I know you went on your trip to Bali.
Yeah, that shit was nuts.
I always now before you get started, man. I need to know: did you take a flower bath?
No, nah. Real niggas don't take no. I ain't do no flower bath. I ain't do no fucking swing. I ain't do none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tell people a little bit about it, because I know a lot of people been there on a couple retreats or just going there. Shit. What was that like?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. Let me start with the most negative part of the whole fucking thing.
Right.
And it ain't a lot of negative. It's really the only negative thing about it. The fucking flight.
Yeah.
The flight was first flight was 15 hours.
Damn.
Straight
hours?
Straight. 15 hours straight.
That's Bodine, gang.
We flew into Taiwan.
Okay.
5-hour layover in Taiwan.
Damn.
5 hours.
So after the fit-in. The fin ball, you waiting for 5 on.
We sitting for a 5-piece spicy. So 5-hour layover. Then another 5 hours flight to Bali.
So from the States to Tijuana, 15.
Taiwan.
Mm-hmm. Then 5 hours chilling.
5 hours chilling.
Just at the airport or whatever.
Just at the port.
Damn. And then 5 more of them things. What's that? That's 25 hours total?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get somebody else to do it.
25 hours total.
Yeah.
We also got to get from the airport to the
resort.
To the resort.
Yeah. What's that like?
3 hours.
Damn. Bruh, wait. Now, I don't mean to sound stupid. My ignorance charged to my head and my heart. Is Bali like an island or is it a country, right?
It's a country.
It's a country. Okay,
yeah.
And it's in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally on the other side of the world.
Yeah. So when it was night, it was day over here.
Okay. So like right now it's 7 o'clock here. What time will it be there? 7 in the morning?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
8.
Damn. The next day.
So
it's Friday.
It's 8 a.m. Friday right now.
That's nice. How was that adjustment when you got out there?
It was cool when I got out there for like the first couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
After the first couple of days, I kind of felt it.
Mm-hmm.
But you just up and moving, so it's kind of real. Like, shit, we was up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, just fucking walking around and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you go to sleep for a couple of hours, get up, do your excursions.
Mm-hmm.
Traffic is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
All that shit you see on TV
with motherfuckers like
on them scooters and motherfuckers just walking in front of the car, driving in front of the car.
So how you get around, like on taxis?
No, we had vans. Like, vans. Yeah, because we was in a big group. So we had a van.
Okay. Y'all had transportation.
But the driver was about that business though. Yeah. He wasn't.
You be needing them locals, them drivers. Yeah.
He wasn't playing.
Now, don't they be on the passenger side out there? Or no? Right. Okay. Yeah, see, I know a little something out there, man.
Yeah.
I know a little something out there.
So, but yeah, traffic. So, the first excursion, we got up at 6:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't get back home to 7 p.m.
Damn, what y'all do?
2 things.
Okay.
We went to what the fuck was it called? Heaven's Gates.
Oh yeah, that's the.
I wasn't. It was before my time. I'm like, I ain't trying to go to no fucking Heaven's Gates. But anyway,
I ain't ready.
I ain't ready. We went to Heaven's Gates.
Yeah.
Then we went to this big ass koi pond.
Yeah.
Fucking religious temple
A
type
place to take a bunch of pictures and shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
much.
What's up. That's what's up.
And then I think we went one more place. I can't even remember what the other place was.
Mm-hmm.
I just know I was ready to fucking go. So look, right? So it took us 2 hours to get to where we was going.
On the first day.
On the first
excursion,
day.
Okay.
2 hours to get to where we was going.
Yeah.
Mind you, 2 hours is my max travel time.
Facts.
Like that.
For real.
Like that's my max travel time. So I done really like got out my comfort zone in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So 2 hours just to get to where we going.
Uh-huh.
Get there. We have to wait around kind of like 3 hours before we can actually get up. This is only to take pictures. This ain't nothing to do here but take pictures. So we wait 2 hours to take the pictures. We take the pictures.
Uh-huh.
We drove 3 hours to the next place.
Mm-hmm.
Take pictures. Then we drove somewhere. I forgot where the fuck we went, bro. I can't remember exactly where it was. It might have been the Bali Swing place with the rice patties and shit.
You can take a nigga out of Chicago, but you can't take Chicago
bro.
out of nigga.
And then after we did that, another like 3 hour trip back to the crib.
Right. Damn.
Done. This is the first excursion. So we flew in on, I want to say Monday.
Okay.
We didn't do nothing on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Chill. I think we had Tuesday, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, that excursion.
Mm-hmm.
13 hours gone from the crib. And I ain't even adjusted to the time yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hotel was amazing.
Okay.
Staff was amazing. Let me get to the good parts.
Right.
Hotel was amazing.
Okay.
We stayed at the Stones. Staff was amazing.
Okay.
Bali cheap than a motherfucker.
Yeah. So how much is $1 American worth out there?
$1 American is 15,000 rupee or whatever.
What they call?
Rupees, some shit.
Roops. Y'all let us know in the comments, man, what kind of money they got in Bali.
I should have brought some because I still had some.
Oh, okay.
But the people was amazing. Staff was amazing. Food was blah. We went to a Mexican.
I was about to ask you that. How was
we went to a Mexican spot out there.
Yeah.
Not one Mexican in sight. Everything is just off. Like it ain't exactly the sour cream. Like it ain't the consistency. Pause.
Yeah.
It ain't the texture that you would normally see. The salsa is just not salsa.
It was different.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I said, let me just get some nachos. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna get nothing extra that looked like it could be something else.
I'm like that too, bro. I go somewhere, I'm trying to get the most basic thing that they can't mess up on. Chicken, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Steak.
Yeah, but we had like, so I was there for like 10 days. We had like, maybe an excursion like every other day and shit. I ain't go to all that shit.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to just chill.
Right.
So vacate. I got a chance to actually relax, chill. The day that I didn't go out, I was going to walk around, like go to the beach because the beach was across the street and shit. Mm-hmm. Man, you getting across the street is a fucking... like,
treacherous.
Getting across... You remember that game Frogger?
Yeah.
Nigga.
That shit like that?
That shit
Hell
like that.
No. Well, they ain't got no street lights? Like, what's up?
Bro, no, they don't have intersections, bro.
What you mean?
Like,
so they might... dirt road, gravel road and shit?
No, they ain't got no gravel, but they don't necessarily have intersect. Like
so how the egress is, like, motherfuckers just really just...
That shit like...
Going whichever way
like a zipper, nigga. Like, your intersection is like a zipper. That shit just like this.
No. Ain't no signs. You just gotta know shit.
You just gotta know
crazy.
Shit. It's a couple of intersections that we came across, but not like that. Most of that shit is 2-lane streets and no intersection. So motherfuckers coming from that way and they need to go that way. They just blend right in like a fucking zipper, nigga.
That's crazy, man. That's wild, bro. So, hey, man, welcome back again, bro. Glad you back. Made it safe. You know what I'm saying? Experience of that, man. Had that little travel.
Yeah, man.
For me, bro. I finished my mentorship course. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, congratulations.
With Redevelop Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my homie Rakeem. The whole 24 spring class, man. We did that. That was a great experience, man. I will say I did miss a few classes here and there, full disclosure. But I think ultimately, man, what that brother's doing, I don't know. I find myself giving him his flowers all the time because not a lot of people doing what he's doing, and just the things I learned, and the people I met, man. It was a beautiful thing. It's beautiful to see what that brother doing, man. It was great, man. So shouts out to him.
Yeah, that's a dope ass program.
Yeah. So if you don't know, if you ain't heard about it, man, check out Redevelop Chicago. Follow my bro Rakeem, your favorite developer.
Explain the program to him a little bit. Like what you learned.
So shit, damn. Now I graduated back in just about 2 weeks ago.
You forget everything you learned.
You know how it be, but what I took away from the course mostly was, let's see. He taught us like each step of redevelopment, how to get funding.
Yeah.
I didn't go to this particular class, but he talked about architectural design, floor plans, how to read blueprints, you know what I'm saying, on the actual sites. We went to one of his sites, one of his actual properties. That was pretty dope to actually get in the field, you know what I'm saying, do that field work and really be hands-on. I'm more hands-on like that, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to my learning curve.
Crazy.
Yeah.
One of the girls that was on the Bali trip with me was in your class.
Yeah. She mentioned it. Yeah. She was there. But yeah, it was like, for me, like I'm definitely more like in the field, hands-on type learning. I could sit in a classroom for an hour, 2 hours, and not honestly like retain nothing. But if I go out into the field with that same knowledge and actually touch and see what I'm doing, I catch on much quicker, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody learned differently. Rakeem was definitely able to do that with everybody, you know what I'm saying? And he still does it, you know what I'm saying? Like, the class is over for us, but they still meet weekly on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you know what I'm saying, to still be mentored and work together. So I really feel like that's dope, man.
That's super dope.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I did that. Been back in that gym, bro.
Oh, word.
Been back in that gymnasium, man.
Oh, yeah?
Been back in the gym, man. Shout out to my bro, man, Jay. But they got me started, you know, early in the year.
Uh-huh.
You know, I was 230, 235.
Oh, yeah?
Shit was out of hand. So I just weighed myself a few days ago. I'm like 212.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm feeling that. And I think fall in love with the gym is one of the best things I think I could do for myself.
Fall back in love.
Yeah, fall back in love. Yeah, because when you like an athlete your whole life, you never really feel like you can fall off.
You're right, yeah. You don't appreciate it as much.
And it's like now getting back in shape and seeing my body transform and just how I feel like when I'm on the court or just at the gym in general, Joe, it feels so good. It's like when I don't go to the gym, I feel like, damn, I feel like I lost the edge. You feel what I'm saying? So health is wealth, man, for me. That's definitely been something very important for me, man, just to see, you know, me reach these different plateaus. And I'm excited, bro. Like, I'm excited about going to the gym. I'm excited about what my life is going, because life been lifing, bro.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? I think it's important that we got the show back going, because I needed the platform. I need to get back, you know what I'm saying, on the show. I know our people out there missed us, man. We appreciate y'all. I had did a poll.
Pause.
P-O-double-L. Fast.
Still.
Right. Anyway, I asked the people, like, you know what I'm saying, was they ready for us to come back on the show, man? 100%. Everybody was like, yeah, where the fuck y'all been at? We need y'all back on here, man. So everybody that has ran into me, has inboxed us. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. It's really motivated. We ain't went nowhere. This is still, you know, something very near and dear to both of us.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So we back and we excited. You know what I'm saying? We going to have guests. We got plenty of guests lined up for y'all, but I told bro, hey, we going to come back on first, you know what I'm saying, before we bring our guests back on. And shout out to all our guests that's been on for sure.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all keep sharing us, like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Get us, because we building it brick by brick.
Yeah, definitely.
Frankly Saint.
Oh, and for the people who keep asking, FNF is coming back.
Yeah.
Facts Never Feelings is coming back.
Yeah.
If you don't know, that's a podcast that I created. A little bit more wow. You know what I'm saying? A little less tame than we is over here. But FNF is coming back. Also, me and my boy Lero.
Okay.
We got something coming. We in the works.
Okay.
Called Clean or Nah.
Okay.
And it's based around sports and shit.
Okay. I've been seeing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Clean or Nah is coming.
I like that.
and that's just based around motherfuckers just doing wild shit in sports, and me and him always got a difference of opinion in regards to who traveling and who doing this and who doing that. So
Larry a funny dude, man.
Yeah.
Dude, he funny as hell. That's what's up.
So
man.
that's coming, and that show is gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna be in front of the camera, but it's also gonna be some shit they shot in the gym too.
Okay.
So, cause we get to the point where we like, nah, bro, I gotta take you to the court to show you what the fuck I'm talking about. So, that's coming. Let me see what else I got coming. I got some more. I got another idea.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even gonna give it to y'all right now, but me and V's gonna talk about it after we get off.
Rubs hand like bird, man.
Which is gonna be dope for us. It's gonna be a different gift, like you know what I'm saying, for us.
Yeah.
And of course, the humble pie.
You know
back.
it, man. Y'all know it, man. The slices of humble pie. So you was talking about creating your content, and make sure we gonna have it on there. Y'all get with bro on Facts Never Feelings for show, and his new project coming, Clean or Nah. Make sure y'all tap in. We gonna be sharing all that. It's sharing content is free, y'all. Like help us out.
It's all
like
it's free.
I mean, what more do you want from us? You know what I'm saying?
What more do you want from me?
What more do you want from me? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think the content we put out is pretty solid, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's really good content. I really think what we're doing is very original and authentic to us as men. You know what I'm saying? The things we went to. And shout out to all other pods that's here locally in Chicago. Shout out to y'all. I keep in tune with everybody, what everybody got going on. Y'all, hey, we open to collaboration, man. Y'all come on our show.
Big facts.
We come on y'all show. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely enough for everybody. It's plenty of viewers out there for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So speaking of that, we're gonna get into some recent topics, at least some talking points. I want to start with, because we were just talking about sports. I want to talk about Bronny and nepotism. Now, I'm going to go full disclosure. I love LeBron James. Not a fan, right? Like, I'm not a Lakers fan. But I love what he represents. Him and his family represent black excellence. He got with his high school sweetheart, which is his sister. Married her. Had 3 beautiful kids.
Couple bitches on the side.
We don't know. But I want to talk about Bronny. First of all, LeBron, to play that long and to be that relevant, that you still getting $150 million plus contracts at 39 years old for 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, you get your son to get drafted on the same team. Now y'all can say it was nepotism and all that. I just feel like it was fate.
Nah.
You feel like it was different?
I feel like it was fate and nepotism mixed. Goddammit.
Okay, and what's wrong with that? If you in the league,
he don't deserve to be there. That's what's wrong.
That's what you feel like? Okay, I disagree. Tell me why. I'm glad we have a difference of opinion.
Yeah, he don't deserve to be there.
Why he don't belong to be there?
First of all, let me let you know how I know that he was coming.
No, did he?
Oh, shit. God damn.
But let me say it. Pause.
But LeBron got J.J. Redick as the coach.
Okay.
He got him that coaching job. A nigga who had never coached nothing other than a girls' basketball team is the head coach of the Lakers.
Of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Not just Showtime.
Right.
Like, come on. I say, LeBron in there. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
LeBron. But Bronny in there. But why I think he does not deserve to be there.
Yeah, tell me why.
One, he was overrated in high school. Let's start there.
Okay. That's subjective, but go ahead.
It's subjective, but it's when you look back at the numbers, it becomes objective. Like it becomes obvious.
Facts, never feelings.
He was never even supposed to play in the McDonald's All-American game.
Okay,
he wasn't
I remember
that. If he wasn't even supposed to be there.
I can.
So one, he was overrated in high school. He was good, but the attention was on him because of who his daddy is and some of the people he's playing with.
Okay.
Other thing, you go to college,
right?
You average 4 points.
Barely
averaged 4 points, and didn't play a lot of games.
Yeah.
You go college 1 year and you're drafted the next year. Period. Like people understand how crazy this is to be drafted and you and you play half a season, and in that half a season you only average 4 points. Honestly, if you play half a season or I don't even know if he played half a season. It could have been 20%, could have been 70%. I ain't 100% sure, but it wasn't 100% of the season. And by you not playing 100% of the season, it gives you a better opportunity to average more.
Right.
Because if you only played 10 games and you had 10 all 10 games, then you had 10.
Yeah.
But if you played motherfucking 20 games, you had 10 games and 0 the other 10, now your average is 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he had the best opportunity he could to average more than 4 points.
Right.
But anyway, averaged 4 points, put his name in the draft, picked overall 55th pick.
5-5.
4-year contract.
Yes, sir.
Not a two-way. This is a full on.
Was it guaranteed? It's only for like
It's
$4 million though. It's like $7
No,
million.
it's 8.
8 million. 8 million. Yeah.
You know who's supposed to get? You know who get $8 million contracts? First round picks.
But it's for 4 years, so he's barely making $2 million a year. He's making like 1.6 a year.
That's a first round
And
contract.
he in Cali, so he's getting half of that because of taxes.
No, we ain't talking about what he.
First of all, he don't need the money. Let's be clear about that.
Right. The money don't even matter. But the thing is, he's getting paid what a first round draft pick would get
Okay.
paid.
So shout out to Rich Paul, his agent.
Shout out to his daddy.
Facts.
Right. Shout out to his daddy.
Yeah.
Shout out to his agent. I feel like there's a bigger play in the midst of this, but ultimately, he don't deserve to be in the league.
So I'm gonna give you my take, and that's a good take. So I agree with you on the whole like the stat part and not playing enough. Me personally, initially, I feel like he should have stayed in college another year and or went to the G League, but that was never his thing. Now I've been, I'm a sports person, I'm a sports guy.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to all the podcasts that Rich Paul been on. The goal was he wanted to get his name called at the end of the day. Yeah. Now, a lot of this stuff does look like coincidence, right? Or some might argue it's not coincidence. But if and I'm looking at it like this, bro. If I'm a father and I'm in the league and I'm in position, if I'm in position to put my son in position, I'm going to do that. There's no man out there, no father out there who, son or daughter, if he's able, nepotism been going on in professional sports forever.
Not like this. Not this kind.
Even with colleges.
You've never seen this.
You're considered a legacy kid. If you went to North Carolina, if you went to, then your kids going to go there. They going to go to your alma mater. That's just how it go. I don't see what
can't compare these two.
I feel like, I feel like because he's not offensively talented, that's what people have a problem with. Bronny is not that type of player. He's never been that type of player
either.
I've watched his documentary Sierra Canyon on Prime. I think I've watched it when Amani Bailey, and you're right, he had some killers playing ahead of him, right? So yeah, it drew attention to the school, but that wasn't even his role in high school. He will, I think, eventually grow into a 3-and-D player. Now he is a little undersized, but I feel like he could be like a Drew Holiday, Pat Bev type guy at his ceiling. Like, I feel like that's his ceiling. I don't feel like he's going to be a guy that's going to go out and get you 15 points and 6-7 rebounds. I feel like he's going to average under 10, maybe a steal or two a game, and about 6 boards and a few assists. I don't feel like he really going to be this offensive juggernaut that we now in the sports world want these top picks or even any offensive player or any player that got some type of name or ranking to come out of high school and college. Like, you want them to be just this offensive demon. It don't always go like that.
I don't think nobody wants him to be an offensive demon. I just think people want him to deserve to be that, to earn and be that.
I feel like his father paved the way. No. Why not?
What you mean? Why not? Because this is basketball.
So if you had a son,
this ain't college. This ain't the Glee Club. This is professional basketball.
You act like he just trash. I don't feel like he just trash though. I feel like
I'm not acting like he's trash. I'm acting like he don't deserve to be there.
So
that's two different things. He deserved to be in college. He earned.
I feel like he went to college.
He earned the right to be in college.
Yeah.
He earned the right to possibly play in the motherfucking G League. Possibly. I think he should still be in school right now.
I can see
he did not earn the right to be. His daddy gave him and that's my problem.
I think in that dynamic, because of his father's on the tail end of his career, it kind of sped up Bronny wanting to come into the league. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, it ain't even speeded up. It's my daddy said I deserve to be here, so I'm there. But I do. So let me speak to LeBron. on like how I feel like LeBron feels. It's a two-way thing.
Okay.
And I don't want y'all to get confused. I'm not mad at LeBron for getting his son into the NBA and he don't deserve to be there. I feel like any father, like you said, would do that. If they can get it off, they can get it off. But that don't mean they deserve to be there. But he got it off. So, but there's a couple of reasons why I feel like he did this.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, if y'all don't know, Bronny got a heart condition.
Right.
That's the reason why he couldn't play his full
college
freshman year of college.
Right.
Because he had a heart condition. He fell out at practice.
Cardiac arrest. Yeah.
That's not something we haven't seen before. Shaq's son had the same thing. The only difference is with Shaq's son, he was the top dog coming out of high school.
Yeah, Sharif.
Yeah, he was a dog. Anyway, so I think LeBron probably felt like, yo, you ain't no telling how many years you got to actually be able to play the game
right
on a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try to get you in here as soon as I possibly can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, granted, this ain't something that's being said, but in my mind, I'm like, he got to be thinking like this.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because he might can only get him 1 year, 2 years, and then he's probably not medically cleared to play another year or 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you fell out of practice, he had to have heart surgery.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't. So he might be a ticket. It might his time might not be as long as we think he got to play ball. Mm-hmm. So in that thought process, if that's Bron's thought process, I'm there with him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is, I think it's a play because I think Bron is going to end up on in the office or in some ownership.
Oh yeah,
or
that ain't no secret.
At the Lakers after this contract is over with.
No, I think Bron talking about starting his first men's expansion team in Vegas. That's what I hope he do.
I think he's gonna fuck with the Lakers.
Like, man, that's already established. I see Bron wanting to kind of do his own thing. That would be dope, bro. If the NBA had a Vegas team. They got football. Yeah, they brought football there. The Vegas Raiders, the Vegas Aces, Las Vegas. Them women have won 2 back-to-back championships. Yeah, I think they about to move the Oakland Athletics to Vegas.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so it's Vegas. I mean, it's already a staple. It's a good market for boxing and all that. So why not do a professional men's basketball team? They got the hockey team. They just added the Golden Knights not too long ago. Okay. And they won a Stanley Cup.
Oh,
like
damn.
The first 2 years, right.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's like.
So basketball is inevitable.
Yeah, eventually. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, like, I'm not here to argue or debate the athletic part of him or his abilities on the court. I guess for me, bro, just being a father and a basketball player myself, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of fathers want that for their kids. You gotta look at Michael Jordan kids and get in the NBA.
Right, but
they ain't even had a skill.
And Mike could have put him in Mike owned the team and then put their ass in the NBA.
D-Wade's son Zaire played in the G League. I don't know where he currently at. He never cracked the NBA. He was never drafted. You feel what I'm saying? So there's been a plenty great players, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a bunch
of sons didn't make it to the league.
Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, and their daddies didn't say, hey, let him play. I'll give you 2 more years if y'all let him play.
I ain't gonna lie. I just don't like hearing people say he shouldn't be in there. I don't know.
He don't deserve to be in there, bro.
I mean,
I'm talking about skill wise. He does not deserve to be in there.
But the NBA looks so young now, bro. Like these cats,
young. What they got to do with skill?
That's what I'm saying. Like the game looks very young and not unorganized, but just young and fast. Like I don't see a lot of skill in the NBA right now. LeBron, KD, and Steph still the top dogs. Giannis and them still the top dogs. Ja coming up. And Edwards had a breakout season. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, he got 2 dogs.
But my team, hold on. Shout out to the Celtics, man. If you don't know, if you don't know, I'm a huge Celtics fan. And, you know, we did that. JT, JB, you feel what I'm saying? So you got a lot of young talent in the league, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I don't want to make this too sports talk for y'all because I can do this all day on the sports act. You feel me? But, you know, we're going to stem away from that a little bit. I want to get into –
And y'all, get out in them comments. Let us know. Y'all feel like Bronny deserve to be there?
Yeah.
Or you know, or is this nepotism just okay? It's just cool to do.
But when the people that don't look like us do it, it's okay.
Nobody gets their son on a professional team and they don't have the skill to be there. That's virtually, you've never seen that.
Like I said, man, if you was the supervisor at FedEx, you couldn't get your son in.
That's a whole different ball game.
Not, man. It's about
whole different ball game.
It's about reaching back, bro. It's about us reaching back.
Reaching back to who? Your son? That's $1 million already from NIL deal.
Yeah.
Plus your trust.
Yeah.
Ain't no reaching back.
Yeah, man.
No, he don't deserve to be there.
Okay, I'm just saying in general. We can't argue that. I can't argue that. The money part. The James family he's a billionaire. His daddy's rich. So he don't need.
He took a slide of somebody who been working hard all their life.
And if this meant for that said player, whoever they may be, they will make it to the NBA. Everybody's journey gonna be different, bro.
Yeah,
it's only 60 draft spots, bro.
Right, and he got one at 55.
Right, he damn near ain't making it in,
Nah,
bro.
ain't no damn near ain't make it. He made exactly what he was supposed to make it. If that shit would have been 23, if Lakers' last spot to pick would have been 23, that nigga would have been up there.
If the Lakers, then we gonna switch gears after this, y'all. I got one last question. If the Lakers only had first round picks, meaning 1 through 30, would he have win first round?
Yeah, that nigga was going first round. LeBron's gonna if that nigga.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James from the University of Southern California.
Would have been oh yeah, we got 1 and 2. Bronny would have been 2.
Yeah, shit, man.
Speaking of which, the number 2 player in the draft is playing like shit. Anyway,
yeah, Andrew, yeah. We might do some sports. I've been thinking about doing like a sports show anyway, but we'll talk about that on a different platform. But now we're on the HPP. I want to get into this because this is another current event. Y'all know it's an election year.
Yeah.
And please vote, y'all. Like, vote.
Man, I'm not voting for shit.
Vote, okay.
I'm voting my interest.
Vote. Let's talk. Okay, we're going to get into why you don't want to vote, too. Because people have really worked hard for that. You know what I'm saying? To vote, bro. Our ancestors.
And nobody takes it serious, including the people who we voted for. Let's go. Anyway, go
I
ahead.
will say it's the lesser two evils. Now, bro just got shot.
That shit was a setup, man.
So, we want to talk about old Donald, man. The Donald, apparently,
the Don.
There was an attempt on his life.
The Don know what he was doing, man.
At a rally in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania, what I was told. Yeah. And the shooter just looked, I don't know.
That nigga looked like he was planted.
It's so hard, bro, to believe things so much on the internet now, bro.
And we don't know. And you know, our condolences to the person that died.
Yeah, and their family for sure.
If somebody died, they just told us that. Anyway.
Yeah. But so what do you think? You think Trump actually got shot? Some say it was shrapnel from the podium. Did you think he got hit in the ear at the rally? You think that was real or fake? Do you feel a whole? What do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, keep it 100, Bun.
It can definitely be possible, right?
Okay.
Let's keep it 100. It's definitely possible.
Yeah.
But it is very possible for this shit to be all
coincidence.
Not even coincidence, but all a marketing plan.
Okay. I mean, that's politics.
Like, Trump is a genius, man.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
Hey, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go up there. I'm going to turn to the side, right? I want y'all to let off 15 shots. You hear me? I'm going to grab my ear.
And scratch it.
We're going to go down. I'm going to cut my shit. Like the wrestlers used to do, like put the razor lines in their head, and then you hit it there before it start bleeding. So when I come back up,
yeah. Oh, and somebody right there to take a picture. Look, right. In the perfect spot.
On 4-0.
Right. You know what? That whole. Now you got me thinking about that whole situation. Got me thinking about Malibu's Most Wanted when they had the campaign team and they was in there talking and strategizing on what they could do to garner more votes. And I'm gonna say this, bro. And I mean, y'all can agree or disagree. Let me know. I feel like Trump is gonna win the election, and this is why.
Yeah.
Because social media is so powerful that people don't pay attention to the facts. They pay attention to moments.
Right.
Right. And right now, Trump is having the moments.
He's playing a victim.
Exactly. And I'm the casual scroller when it comes to politics, so I'm not gonna dive too deep on the politics of it all. I'm just talking about the moments.
Right. We don't know shit.
Hell
we
yeah.
just talking.
So as a casual scroller as it relates to politics, the last two things I remember about these two candidates was obviously the thing at the podium with the shot, getting shot, and then before that the debate between him and Biden.
Yeah.
And Biden was pretty much speaking in tongues, stumbling and bumbling.
Yeah.
So right now, the current president, Joe Biden, looks unfit, so to speak, or he looks
Facts.
He looks outmatched right now, and Trump just looked like, because they both damn near 80s, somewhere in their 80s. You feel what I'm saying? We got these white men in power, and they're lobbying for our votes for what? I feel like Trump is going to win by a landslide. I don't feel like it's going to be close. But I do feel like you still should go out and vote, man. It still should matter to you as a black person to vote.
As a black person, what does that mean? As a
black man, for sure.
What does that mean? Because
we've worked. Well, our ancestors have paved the way to give us these opportunities, just like in the league.
Just because I got the opportunity to?
Just because you have the right.
Just because I got the right to do a lot of shit, but I don't mean I do it.
Okay, tell me why you're not going to vote then.
Because, first of all, I will vote if there was somebody who was there who I had interest in, a candidate in.
Write somebody in.
See, the problem is, that's a waste of fucking time. So, see, the problem is with black people, we don't vote our interests.
What we vote for?
We vote for Democrats. We don't vote.
Well, why do you think black people vote Democrat?
Because Democrats always pretend to be the most sympathetic towards black people. Now, granted, we got moments here where Democrats have done things for us. We got moments where Democrats have done a lot of things against us, including Joe Biden, including Kamala Harris. Speaking of which,
where's she at?
I haven't seen that.
I ain't seen a pair of Chuck Taylors since she got in office.
Kamala Harris pulled the wool of the whole black community out. You know what, girl? Y'all, I'm gonna get y'all some reparations. This is the thing. She ran on reparations, right? Yeah. I'm not even gonna get into Kamala Harris' past with black people, but y'all check that out yourself.
Yeah, because I don't know
that. She was slamming niggas. Anyway,
tough.
Her platform was running on reparations. Mind you, these are just two idiots talking, two brilliant idiots talking.
Two idiots, man. Two political idiots, man.
Right. So she ran our platform. She ran on reparations, right? So motherfuckers popped up. Joe popped up. Hey, get Kamala. All right, cool. Yeah, she ran on reparations. We got Joe. Joe's the closest thing we got to Obama.
Right. He was his VP.
Bet. One thing that people didn't realize is Kamala Harris is black, but she's not African American. She don't give a fuck about reparations. She wouldn't benefit from them if we got them today, because she's not African American. Most of the people who like Republicans and shit, the black ones, they're like, nah, we don't want reparations. They don't give a fuck because most of those, they are not African Americans. They might be black, but they ain't African Americans, so they wouldn't benefit nowhere.
Damn.
So that still brings me to my point of, where the fuck did she go after she got elected? I haven't seen her since.
Me either. I haven't seen like nothing that she's doing or being involved in. And I think that's what just turns me off about politics, bro. It's all a smear campaign. It's all about making the other person looking unfit, only for that person to get in power and to basically renege on half, if not everything, that they said that they was going to do for the free people. Yeah. That's really why I can't get with politics. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, bro, that's what I think. I really feel like bro gonna win. And I mean, I understand if you don't want to vote.
And he shouldn't even, and this is the other thing. He shouldn't even be able to run.
Facts. This man was just indicted. How
he got personal indictment. Then he got the whole January 6th fiasco.
Right, after they stormed the Capitol.
Where he told them to storm the Capitol.
That's people a mockery of our what they call it, democracy. That's what other countries sit back and laugh at America, bro.
People died in that shit.
That shit crazy.
All because he said he felt like he didn't win the vote. He told them, y'all storm the Capitol. Had motherfuckers in there fearing for their life. You had motherfuckers who didn't come home, who just went to work that day, and it was like, all right, I'm gonna
show you how the world filled with so much hate, man.
Yeah,
shit, crazy, man.
But yeah, he's able to run for president again.
Oh, the free world, bro.
Oh, the free fucking world.
That's crazy.
Shout out to the Don. I can't, I gotta give it to him.
The Donald.
I gotta, you gotta give it to him.
The Donald. Hey, so me and my girl, we was talking, and we was talking about just, we be shooting the shit about different topics and stuff we scroll past and see on the internet, man. And I wanna talk about what does healthy communication look like. And it just came to me. I ain't write this down, but I think healthy communication, we're not just talking relationship based. I'm saying life based. Right. I think we become so short patient as a people, so prideful, so egotistical that we don't even understand what healthy communication looks like,
Yeah.
or even what it sounds like.
Yeah.
One of the first things I want to bring up in regards to healthy communication is disagreement,
Yeah.
because that's what starts conversation or communication from jump. It's easy to get along when everything is agreeable and you in the kissy phase and everything is good in the honeymoon phase. But that first disagreement is really where you learn as an adult how to communicate.
Yeah.
That first time your boss get on you for being late.
Yeah.
That first time your girl asks you why you like this picture, or the first time you come in late, or the first time, something that happens that you don't totally see eye to eye with your partner with, or your job. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, Wallace, to you, what does healthy communication look like for you, bro?
All right, so healthy communication.
Yeah.
It's a two-way street, first of all. So using, just say one of the examples that you got, right?
Yeah.
You come in late.
Yeah.
Your girl at home waiting on you. She go the fuck off.
Right.
Hey, why the fuck, blah, 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 you coming in this motherfucker at 2 o'clock in the morning, this, that, and the third. I think going off is not always the way to start that line of communication. Hey, ask, hey, what happened?
Yeah.
Like what happened? Because there could have been a happen.
It could have been.
You know what I'm saying? And it could be a logical explanation for this.
Yeah.
It could be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck the explanation is, it is what it is at that particular point. But if you come at me the wrong way, I'm going to respond the wrong way. Now now we ain't really communicating. We just going back and forth because you ain't trying to hear what the fuck I'm saying. I ain't trying to hear what the fuck you saying. And that one, you just broke that communication from the jump. But if it's a logical conversation in regards to, hey, this is what happened, and then even if she don't accept your truth or whatever it is, and your response is, hey, I understand, it's cool, I'll make sure I get here next time. I try to do this to prevent that the next time. Simple shit. I think the communication fall off when the other person just has to be a force in the conversation. You have to hold. No, this is my conversation to win. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, it gotta go their way.
Yeah, it gotta go my way.
Yeah.
Cause some motherfuckers, the shit can go their way, but it gotta go their way with force. Like I'm saying the same thing you saying. Nah, fuck that. That's horrible communication, and that starts a snowball effect.
Yeah.
The next thing, oh man, I keep telling you to put the toilet seat down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we beefing about the toilet seat.
Yeah.
When all in all, just look before you sit down and put. You don't lift it up for me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can actually have this back and forth. Oh, you need to put the toilet seat down. Well, you need to leave it up. Cause I pee with it up. You pee with it down.
Right.
Give me the same courtesy. We can go back and forth about that.
Yeah.
Even no matter how crazy the argument sound, you can actually have that argument and with some normal communication. Hey, you know what? You right. I'm gonna leave the toilet seat up for you, and you put it down for me, and we good.
Yeah.
We done. I mostly the good communication portion of any relationship comes with understanding. No matter how much you fucking communicate, if you don't understand or listen to understand what the other person is talking about, it don't even fucking matter. You can communicate every fucking thing you want to, but if a motherfucker don't comprehend what you trying to convey to them, or what your point was, or how you see it, it'll be pointless.
Yeah.
But they have to want that though.
Yeah, and I agree. I think, and bro, you made some great points as relates to just the overall dynamic. Now, you was giving more like a relationship dynamic, which is important day to day, because I think the women now should be more excited about the level of communication that men have arrived to. What I mean is that we actually going to sit there and explain, hear what you have to say, and be heard also. Right. I think what a lot of times now, what happens, let's just say in the relationship dynamics, is that women feel like, some women may feel like what they say is law and you should just do. And it doesn't always work that way. And when you're a man and you have an alternate opinion, and if you have a healthy rebuttal to what is being said to you, you're considered sassy, or you're feminine and these
That's
things.
nuts.
And that's an attack on us as masculinity and men, because when a woman has raised up, and this is not a man versus woman thing, but I'm a land this point. When a woman enters a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. She's expected to be feminine.
Yeah.
Right? She's expected to be that way in a heterosexual dynamic.
Right.
The man has to already be masculine. He has to already be living in this masculine energy in order for a woman to say, okay, this is the yin to my yang.
Right.
But women oftentimes raise up verbally, and because really that's the only way a woman can attack a man is verbal abuse oftentimes. And we just talk conversation. And because of that, instead of building your man up and listening to him, if it's not your way, it's the highway. Now, don't misconstrue it. I'm all about compromise. And that's really what the basis of healthy communication should lie in, is compromise. Because if I can't say nothing to you and you can't say nothing to me without getting offended, we will never get anywhere.
Nah.
Because my shit stink just like your shit stink. But I think women struggle with hearing that they shit stink. And I think because of that,
that's true,
is where healthy dialogue and communication falters. And I think, and I said this before, and I'm a down this hill. Most women feel like they are the total package. Most women feel like they are the ones who are arrived, who are established. So how dare you challenge any aspect of their life?
That's true.
Or their personality, because you got to prove to them that you're a good enough man for them.
Right.
But they don't have to prove that they're a good enough woman to you.
Right.
And I feel like that's
crazy.
That's super crazy. And now in the relationships that we've come to a point now where it's like the internet has really created narratives that a man has to be X, Y, and Z. I saw some shit on today, scrolling on Instagram, where this woman said, and she was talking about finances, that when she get with a man, her finances do not matter. That man finances are the finances that now matter and take over the relationship. So the brother in this particular reel was talking about, okay, we can live off one income, right? We can live off this said income. And she like, okay, yeah, we can live off your income because I'm keeping mine. So there are women out here who feel like when they enter a relationship dynamic, and this is just one person's opinion, when they enter a relationship dynamic, that they need to be catered to in every dynamic.
Right.
And brothers, I feel like we got a part to blame in that too, though.
It's yeah. I mean, we do because I think a lot of times when women have that mindset, they kind of basing it off traditional relationships, how it was back in the day, and how it's supposed to be, or supposedly supposed to be, like, you know what I'm saying, where a man take care of everything, which is cool if you can, you know what I mean? But that's just cool. The reality of it is we live in a different world. Absolutely. Shout out to Jasmine Guy. We live in a different world.
I never really watched that back in the day.
Oh, man. You need to start watching it now. You'll love it. Anyway. But we live in a different world where to live at the peak of your life, it might take both our income to do that.
For sure.
And the women who hollering, oh, we need to do all of this off of his income. We need to drive the fanciest cars, not even necessarily fancy, but nice cars. We need to have a nice house. We need to be able to trip. We need to take care of our kids, and it all need to come off of his income. And even though I do go to work, I'm just keeping my money. Yeah, that's the most delusional, selfish shit because the thing is, we're not living to the highest height of together. If we only living off my income, especially if I'm not rich. It's a difference if I'm rich, and you know what I'm saying. And I choose you, and that's what I choose because it don't make sense for you to go in your pocket or whatever the case may be. But if y'all two working people, he make 150 and you make 100. I know we living off his 150 now. Well, why the fuck are we living off my 150?
Do you still think it's possible to live below your means with inflation is up here and job pay rate is down here? I looked up something the other day on Google. In the state of Illinois, minimum wage is $15 an hour. Bro, that's insane. $15 an hour. That's what a teenager who living with their parents. Those are jobs for that, not a 20, 30 plus year old person trying to support just themselves. We ain't even throwing in kids and a car or a car note. We just saying a motherfucker who living with somebody. That's really the only way you can survive.
All $15.
Yeah, and I feel like getting back to the communication part, talking about finances is key in a relationship. Yeah, I think that is very important. That if you see in a future with this individual, you should definitely talk about that. It should definitely be a conversation. And we got off into it before about, you know, the types of dates people should go on, what you should be paying. But I'm speaking on when you get past all that. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you actually get into the relationship and you trying to grow with that person. For me, bro, about myself, man, like, I didn't always be the type of guy to talk my feelings out and express how I feel. I was more of like an avoidance type dude, like passive aggressive. Right. You know what I'm saying? That used to be a lot of my personality. And it is sometimes too. I think as men, we got to pick and choose when we express ourselves. Because if you say too much, it becomes like numb. Yeah. Like motherfucker ain't hearing you. If you don't say enough, it's like, okay, babe, I need you to open up. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a very fine line. As a man, I feel like when it comes to communication and expressing how we feeling about shit. Because one thing about us, we suppress, especially black men, this is something that I dealt with. I suppressed a lot of feelings and emotions and had that mental breakdown, which led to resigning from my job, career, led to me starting this show because I need to talk more. Yeah, I need to get shit out my head and get out of my own head because I don't like living in gray areas. Right. As a man, I don't like living in gray areas with friendships. Yeah. I don't like living in gray areas. Definitely not in a relationship dynamic because I'm such an empath that most of the time my feelings or my emotions are going to lead towards disappointment. It don't mean it got to necessarily be like bad. It's just like I am preparing myself mentally to be disappointed, whether that's emotionally or the case may be. Why? Because it's an emotional defense mechanism. Right. Because if I'm telling myself subconsciously that this person is going to let me down, 9 times out of 10, when they do, I can walk away from them scot-free. But if I choose to invest my feelings and my raw emotion into this person not doing me like that, then when they do, I'm pissed. It's like, because I didn't think you would do that. That's what all that comes from. Right, when we put our expectation on a person not sending us off, when it come down to family, like, man, how would your family, I've been through that, bro. Like, how could your family do you a certain way? Because, you want to know why it hurts? It's because I thought my family would never do me like that. Right, or how could this homie I had never would go behind my back and do some shit? Why it hurt me? Because I thought that motherfucker would never do that. Why my girl?
Different expectations.
Yeah, so when you, and I'm speaking on personal experience, when you're a person that has been through shit like that, it's very, very hard to trust again. It's very hard to communicate again. But I am so glad, bro, that I've been able to rise above and still be able to communicate healthy, not only in my relationship, but just in my newfound friendships and just people every day, bro, because I don't always be in the best of moods. Nobody is. Right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had a mood swing yesterday just out the fucking blue, like just got irritated as hell. Like, hey, I promise you, bro, I don't be knowing all the time. I don't take medication no more because I'm like,
oh shit,
yeah,
this
like
nigga nuts, yo.
Yeah. But I think it's healthy to talk about that, bro.
When is Mental Health Awareness Month?
Yeah, we passed. It was in May.
Oh, okay.
And I actually have a guest. She's actually a clinician in the mental health space. So again, we got some dope people coming on, bro.
Yeah.
We got some dope people coming on. I really hate we couldn't get it in back during that month. But I said all that to say is, brothers, talk about it and speak in a way to be understood and not to be heard. Because if you speak to be heard, you're not going to be understood. Make sense?
No.
I put a ball on there. Okay, so if I can't break it down to Wallace, that means I didn't do well in my explanation. So I'm gonna try this again. When you speaking to be heard, you only talking about how you feel about the situation and the result you want for yourself. Right. That's when you're trying to be heard. This is how I feel. Motherfuckers should do X, Y, and Z, da. But when you speaking to be heard, you can give an example, a real-time example of what you've been through or what you're going through in that situation, and then express how it made you feel and how you want to work through it.
Right. So speaking to somebody to be understood, how does that benefit you?
How does it benefit? Speaking to be honest, it keeps me from getting upset. ultimately. If I'm speaking to be understood, then I know that I have properly relayed or conveyed my feelings to said person, and then they can choose to do with it what they may. But if I just say, man, Wallace, you a da 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 da, like, man, you not trying to hit, then I gotta say. If I say, hey, Wallace, hey, man, that one time when you borrowed my shirt without asking, it kind of upset me, bro. Next time, can you let me know? It's cool that you did it, but just next time, let me know.
Nigga, fuck you in that shirt.
Right.
But now, hold on.
Go ahead.
You just spoke to me to be understood.
Yeah.
Does my response still trigger you?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, it did.
Fuck my shirt. All right, fuck it then. Let's get it. Nigga,
I'm not saying it's foolproof. Like, I'm not saying every time it's going
from JW in the mall.
I'm not gonna say every time somebody speaks to be understood that they're gonna be comprehended. Like, it don't always work that way. Trust me, we struggle in my relationship all the time on me comprehending or understanding where she coming from.
Right.
It's not that I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
It's simply that, damn, I'm hearing it. Right. I'm hearing the information that's being conveyed to me, and I'm trying to spew it back to you in a way in which that you understand what you told me, that I understand it. You feel me? Like, I retain the shit you told me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's much better to speak nowadays to be understood. And shit, I'm human shit. I get mad. I cuss a motherfucker out. I'll go to 0 to a million, bro.
See, that's the problem. You give a fuck about too much shit. That's the problem.
Okay.
See,
so I should care less.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because most shit don't matter.
Be a duck.
Most shit don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about nothing that don't matter. I give a fuck about my expectations for you. Mm-hmm. My expectations of how you treat me.
Right.
How you show me respect. If any of those change, I give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about you playing with me. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I give a fuck about that. But this is where my levels are, though. You cross the line. Mm-hmm. I don't give you another line. You know what I'm saying?
Boundaries.
And there you go. I don't give you another line. See, the thing is, I can explain to you how you crossed the line and how you fucked up, but that don't necessarily mean that it won't happen again. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I evaluate my relationship. I treat everything like a business. I evaluate my relationship with you. What's the assets? What's the liabilities? If the liabilities outweigh the assets, then I cut that piece of the business off. And we done. I might keep that asset. Oh, we go hoop. All right, cool. That's what me and you gonna do from now. We ain't kicking it. We ain't going on couples trips. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I don't fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
I fuck with you in the way of, oh, we go hoop. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you.
Right.
But I ain't sad at you.
But when you see me, it's when you see me.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck no more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people have to understand that it's okay to not give a fuck. And it's okay to deal with a motherfucker. And some people can't accept that somebody don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah. Talk about
when they can accept that you don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah.
Now there's the effort that they should have been putting in as your friend or as your family member or whoever, or as your woman or whatever the fuck it is. Now that effort comes. But then when it comes to me, it's too late.
Right.
Cake been baked already. I mourned you already. You dead to me. And in a certain way. Like I say, I get to the point where I have no emotional attachment to you. I'm not mad at you.
Right.
I'm not glad at you. Like,
right.
We're not shit. You going to hoop tomorrow? All right, cool. We're going to hoop.
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't show up? Well,
facts.
Whatever. I'm hooping.
Facts.
Who got next?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how you supposed to handle every relationship. People need to respect your time. They need to respect your boundaries.
Right.
And you need to put them in a space where they have to, if they fuck up, then they have to acknowledge, like, damn, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that to this particular person because he's never done nothing to me. Or, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers, they not that mature, and they refuse to even accept the fact that they fucked up.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
they
the
refuse
thing right
that.
there.
Sometimes you can make a mistake just as a human being. You can just make a mistake because the way life is, we grow up different. You know, we got different mindsets. I could do something to you that I'm normal. You know, some niggas call each other bitches and shit. I could be fucking around and be like, oh man, get your bitch ass out of here, and you take offense to it.
Right.
But it wasn't because of I was trying to disrespect you, it's because this is how I talk to my homies.
Right.
This is an example. This is how I talk to my homies. But you and your homies don't get down like that.
Facts.
So some motherfuckers will hold on to, nah, nigga, you called me a bitch, Joe. Like, no, I can't believe this nigga called me a bitch. He disrespected me like that. But the thing is, what was the intent behind it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was the intent behind that's like your women, all her and her girls call each other bitches all day. You ain't finna run in the house. What's up, bitch?
Hell nah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But
know
the
better.
thing is, the thing is, if it's about the intention behind what somebody says. Somebody, you might say some shit that hurt somebody's feelings.
Right.
But they be like, but you said it though. But that wasn't my intention to hurt your feelings. I said that to be honest. You asked me how you look in the shirt. I said it's fat. I didn't say that to hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
you asked me how I look.
You be honest.
Now next time I say, now that I know that those words hurt you, now give me the opportunity to say next time, hey, no, you just, I think you just should change shirts.
So I'm gonna ask you this, bro. If someone has wronged you, and well, see, I guess before I say that, because sometimes people don't feel like they wrong you, they don't feel a reason to come back to the table to address it.
Yes.
So a person really got to be self-aware.
Yes.
And accountable.
Or you make them aware.
Or you make them aware.
Yeah.
But what if you've made them aware of, let's just say, the misunderstanding, and they still have elected to not address it, like come to the table, like you said, like and talk about the situation. Yeah. Should me in that situation be like, fuck it? Or should I reach out and try to reconcile or create some form of understanding?
That's not your responsibility. That's you. Whatever happened bothered you because this is something that's a deal breaker in your life. Hey man, why the fuck would you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they acknowledge that they did it, and then they apologize for it, and then they do it again. Hey, what we ain't no point of us going back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Like we ain't got no space in our relationship for that. Like our relationship is laughing and joking and this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be. If you a nigga who like to get drunk and dance on the table at the bar, that's the deal. What the fuck are you doing? That ain't my. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't my wave.
Yeah.
So I'm not. So the second time we go to the club and you do it, I'm not fucking with you.
Right.
Now I ain't mad at you though, but I just can't fuck with you. That ain't you. You don't need to be in my space.
Yeah, I feel like when genuine people move with true intention, let's just say in friendships and things like that, and people still do you wrong.
Yeah, but you know what? My bad, because that example wasn't even like direct to me. Like, so that wasn't the best example because in that particular example, that's when you can kind of start feeding somebody with a small, long spoon. Like, hey, bro, I'm just not gonna be around you while you drinking. Yeah. Like that particular example, but you was asking more like a direct
if I wronged you, if I wronged you, I should be the person that come back to the table and say and acknowledge said wrong. But if I don't do that, what should you do? Should you come back and address me, or should you be like, fuck?
I should address you. Because
if I wronged you,
depending on the value of our relationship, I should address you. Right. Because I don't know if you know you wronged me. The only way that I know for sure that you know that you wronged me if I tell you, hey bro, I ain't like what you did. You smacked my girl on the ass when y'all was playing when I was playing basketball in the backyard. I don't appreciate that, or whatever the fuck it was. So, me telling you, hey, what you did made me feel away. Then now you have an opportunity to make it right, to give me your explanation, to say, hey, bro, my bad. I didn't know that was a problem or whatever the case may be, and we can move on. But if it's a situation where you did some shit to piss me off, and then I just fell back from you, that's not fair. It ain't fair to you, and it ain't fair to me.
Why not?
Because you should get the opportunity to plead your case. If we truly friends, if you my nigga, you should get the opportunity. Like, if you're not motherfucker on the outside, it don't matter. Right. But if me and you have an actual brotherly relationship or friendship or whatever the case may be, you should get the opportunity to say, hey, my bad, I didn't know. Regardless of him, regardless of if I didn't know it's stupid or not, or his reason behind it is or not, but you make that choice to depending on the motherfucking issue, you make the choice to give him the green to be cool again.
Yeah, and to your point, right? Let's just say like we cool. I guess for me, bro, like if me and you cool, we brothers, there shouldn't be no reason why we can't talk about something, no matter what it is.
That's true.
I feel like people be so stuck in feeling right that they don't care how the other person feel. They then make that person the bad guy in the story or the villain,
but that's
because they don't want to address themselves or what they did in the situation.
See, and that's in the situation that they know they did some shit wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's healthy communication. So
and it's a difference
I'm not
between
going
the person who don't know that they did something wrong versus the person who do know that they did something wrong. You do something to me, I don't know if you know until you say something. But if you never said nothing, I don't know if you know you did something wrong.
True.
You could, because you just could be, this is how I am. This is how my family raised me.
But you can also pay attention to how a person move after said disagreement or said situation too.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, at least, that's how I evaluate situations and disagreements. If something happened, this disagreement happened, and then motherfuckers go left, and don't even try to come back to a situation, I just pay attention. And then I move accordingly.
Yeah,
I'm
close
like,
the
okay,
door.
a motherfucker really like got down on me and standing on that shit. They ain't trying. So I'm not going to continue to be the person to come to the table. I'm not going to be the continued person to call
but it's not
or
even,
to text.
but this is the thing. It's not
it's
not a continued thing. If they would if they exited stage left after they did what they did, it ain't even no continued thing. You call one time, maybe text.
Shit.
If a motherfucker still moving in their own way, we
sure.
done.
Yeah, my cutoff game crazy.
It's
I ain't gonna lie
a
to you.
wrap. Like I don't I don't give a
super.
fuck. It's only a couple motherfuckers that I'm continue to reach out to. Like, you know what I'm saying? My energy is sacred. Like my peace is sacred. And if you disturbing that, I don't need to pull you back into me. No, you did what you did on your own. So I'm gonna let you go about your business.
Yeah.
Because you attempted to disturb me just now.
Yeah. And I think people fight too hard to keep people around who they should let go a long time ago.
Yeah.
Family, friends, relationship, like it shouldn't be a struggle to communicate with people you care about.
No.
It shouldn't be weird, right? To communicate with people, persons you say you care about.
Right.
I don't feel like it should be no weird energy there.
Right.
Even if there's a misunderstanding, there should always be able to come back to the table and say, oh, man, if you care about that relationship, if you care about said person, if you value them as an individual, you will arrive to the point of communication. That's how I knew I grew as just a man in general, and a relationship dynamic and a friendship dynamic is because now I can communicate. Because before I just say, I ain't fucking with X, Y, and Z. I ain't fucking with this. I ain't fucking with them no more. Even though there are people in my life like that now, I don't fuck with.
Right.
That I'm not talking about directly.
Yeah.
But it would help them to hear this conversation.
Yeah.
I pay attention to how a person and persons behave after said situation. If me and you fall out, and say me and you got the same group of 10 friends.
Yeah.
So me and you plus 8 other people.
Yeah.
We all friends.
Yeah.
Me and you have a misunderstanding. Why I'm not hearing from the other 8 friends?
Me and you having a misunderstanding.
You and I have a misunderstanding.
Right.
We all have the same group of friends. We all know each other for the same amount of time.
Yeah.
It's 10 of us. We the 2 people. Wallace and V's got into it. Why I don't hear from the other 8 people?
Right.
What would be reasons? I'm posing.
The only thing I can see is that they're taking sides. It's a possibility that they're taking sides, but also there's a possibility they just want to stay out of it.
But we all friends.
But that don't mean that don't make you want to get into your that bullshit. Some what you feel like might be bullshit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That now them other 8, they might be talking amongst each other like, bro, why the fuck they into it? Or how often are y'all into it? You know what I'm saying? That other 8 could be tired. Like, man, I'm tired of hearing this shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully y'all mend this shit so we can all be happy in a family again. But
okay, I pose another question. So with that same example, what if that same 8 group of people only hang with you?
What you mean?
Meaning it was our group of friends.
Yeah.
Me and you got into it. So I'm not hearing from none of them friends no more.
Right.
Me personally, I'm not hearing from them.
Yeah.
But now you hearing from them, and now you still going back to hanging with them.
Right.
But nobody has reached out to say a friend.
So when you communicated to those 8 people, are you saying, hey man, this is what happened? This is why me and dude fell out. when you reach out to them to communicate, they're picking up the phone. They responded to texts. They not ignoring you. Right? Like because there's more to it than just them just only hanging with that one person, because this is a two-sided thing, because we don't know what the other person is doing, what your op was doing. Your op was probably over there telling them his side. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not the type of person to explain my side.
But you should be if
Tell
you
me
care
why.
about
Give
those
me-
friends.
give
Because,
me- okay,
because
go
the
ahead.
people, because those 8 people in your friend group, you care about them. You want them around. At some point, you wanted to talk to them. You wanted to see them. This is part of your friend group. So you should be able. That goes back to even the individual thing. Hey, I feel like y'all ain't moving the same since me and dude fell out.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? This is why me and him fell out. Why me and you into it?
Being weird.
Why like what's the issue? Hey, and if it ain't nothing wrong between us, then it shouldn't be no difference in how we move.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we calling each other, we texting each other, that's just what we do.
But yeah.
Then we should still be doing it.
But people weird, bro. People, what you're saying is absolutely true, and it actually, that's how the healthy communication should go.
Yeah.
With disagreements in a friend group setting or family settings like that.
Yeah.
But it don't go like that.
Yeah.
It don't go like that. I think family and friends, they pick a side. I truly feel that way.
Yeah, they possibly could, depending on what the issue is. But this is the thing. That don't mean you stop. That don't mean you don't throw your card on the table and say, "Hey, other 8, I'm here.
Right.
If y'all want to talk to me, I'm here. I want to talk to y'all. Yada yada yada. If y'all don't, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But if motherfuckers either communicate that they don't want to fuck with you, or show you that they don't want to fuck with you after you made effort to get in contact or communicate with them, then that's fine. Hey, y'all have fun.
I feel like, and I mean, I feel like I've been putting in effort for a lot of years. And I think at some point you gotta have some dignity and some integrity. And I feel like you gotta walk away with something, because if you continue to be the doormat or the person who continuously is the fixer, right? The person that is vulnerable, because that's really what people don't want to be. They don't want to be vulnerable. Yeah. Because of pride and ego. But if you extended yourself so much that you have none of you left you would have none of you left.
Now, quick question.
Go ahead.
We talking about communication, so
yeah.
You can extend yourself, but the question is, how were you extended? How did you extend yourself to those? Was it extended with the example earlier? The guy walked in at 2:00 in the morning and she went off because she communicated with him. She had a problem, right? But the way her problem was received, it wasn't gonna get the result that she was looking for. So sometimes in those situations we gotta ask ourselves, like, yo, I cut this person off, but when I came to them, how did I come to them? Did I come to them bogus? Did I come to them with my ego and my pride on my shoulders? And was I pissed off?
Approach matters.
Right. Yeah. Was I pissed off? Did I give them the opportunity to even let me understand what? As long as there ain't no wild shit, let me understand what the issue is. Because sometimes that there's a piece of growth in that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because how you communicated with somebody 5 years ago is not going to be how you communicated with somebody today. Currently, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true, man. Overall, guys, I really feel like, and thank you. That was some good some good isms. Like I said, we want to hop back on here and get with y'all, man. Let y'all know, man, we still in the building.
Facts.
We still doing this, man, in a big way, in a major way, man. So before we get out of here, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Please do. Share the video.
We need y'all. We need to get our views back up. We need to get our likes back up. We need to get our everything back up.
Comments, make some conversations, man. We talked about a lot of shit today.
Yeah, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? We gave y'all a nice little assortment.
Yeah, I like that.
Topics, goddammit.
Off the dome.
We gave y'all a sampler. You
know what I'm saying? Little sample, but yeah, bro. You got anything else? I think I'm good for the day, man.
Nah, man, I'm good for the day, man.
Man, thank y'all, man. We out, bro.
Peace. Gang shit. Fuck all that lame shit.
Bang, bang.